All right, welcome back to the Wyrd Wayfinder, where I'm weird, but I help you find your way. Anyways, I feel guided to bring a message out today. I feel like there's something that some of you need to hear. So if you're finding this, there might be a message in it for you. You'll have to let me know. So we are starting off with the Horseman, the Herald of Change. Sorry, I have to do this upside down. I'm not very good at it. So the Horseman of Change, the Herald of Change. So, okay, anyways, I'm getting like something has happened for some of you, and I'm going to give you some more, don't worry. But something has happened for some of you. The number 30 is jumping out at me. So this is a timeless reading that you will find when you need it. But the 30th was only like 4 days ago. So it's giving me like something recent. And it doesn't have to be something massive. It could just be like a feeling you had, a small sign you saw, like a now hiring sign you drove by the other day, or a for rent sign. Or maybe it is something bigger for some of you, like something, you know, you just found out your company is closing, or who knows. It can apply to relationships, whatever. Okay, I feel like some of you got a heads up that some sort of large change is about to happen in your life. And maybe you can't put your finger on it for some of you. You don't know how you know this is going to happen. You just feel it in your bones. All right, but it's going to happen. I do think it's a good thing. I think some of you have been waiting for this, and you're like almost hesitant to be hopeful after you got this sign. You're like, wait, does that mean like it's coming now, this change that I wanted? Right? But there is something happening, and you would have seen something, or you're about to. Just got that. So it could be like you're about to get some sort of information or something about a huge change coming, or that causes a huge change in your life. Like that we're here. We're right at, like, in my mind, I'm seeing we're like standing on the cliff and you're about to go down it. But I don't mean that in like a scary, we're like, oh no, life's gonna fall. No, I think this is a good thing. So you're not gonna fall off this cliff. It's just like a huge change, and there's a new path ahead, essentially. And maybe you've seen it coming, maybe you haven't. We're gonna find out more, but that's where we're starting apparently, and that's probably why I felt called to do this message today, because otherwise, yeah, see, there it is. There's a new beginning. It says first breath, beginner's mind. Okay, it's kind of like the Fool card, but in an oracle card. Actually, I want to show you this because I know my lighting's kind of crazy. It's like a universe. It's like a universe being born and just beginning to expand. Okay, and you can create anything. So there is definitely like a new opportunity that's a whole new path for you, a whole new world, and at least one aspect of your life. It could be a new job, a new relationship, a new place to live. Like, but it's something that really shifts your whole world, your whole reality in a way. And you get to play a role in it. You have choices you get to make to design this new reality, right? You're not just being shoved along. Maybe the herald of change is like your job shutting down or something, or maybe your boyfriend broke up with you. I don't know. That's just like, it's the catalyst. Okay, it's not the path. It's just the catalyst to the new path. You get to decide what comes next. And I feel like that's important because it might feel scary. There might be some grief behind it because you're letting something is changing. You might feel unprepared. You might be excited. You might be like, thank goodness I've been waiting for this, right? Anything. You get to choose what comes next and how you respond to it and what choices you make next. Okay? Just saying, keep that in mind. You are really being given this opportunity. It's almost like a clean slate to choose your next path and create the life that you really want. So choose wisely. What else do we have here? Oh, good things are coming. You have overwhelm and plenty. So I think that that is coming up for a reason, because oftentimes when we go through these sort of life changes where life all of a sudden takes a different path than we were expecting, we tend to freak out and think about the things that maybe we're leaving behind and get stuck in this sense of lack and loss instead of like what's coming next. Well, this is the universe trying to tell you here, hey, you get to create your own path now, and you get to create your own universe, your life the way that you want it, and it's going to bring in even more for you than you currently had. So don't hold on to the things that you're kind of having to let go of. It's going to be okay. It's going to be more than okay. You're going to be overwhelmed with plenty of things. So abundance essentially is what that card is talking about. Overwhelmed with plenty of things. Sounds scary sometimes. All right, so I have a different deck now. Why can I not think of the name of this deck? I don't know. It doesn't matter. So I have the Merchant, Self-Worth, and Trade. And it's actually giving me like Libra vibes, but also balance and justice and all of those fun things, because you see the giant scales here. And I think that's important, because I was just talking the other day in one of the other videos about how it felt like a giant karmic rebalancing happening, right? Both astrologically and just energetically. So even though you might be losing things in your life or things might be changing, it's because the universe is trying to bring in something better, what you actually deserve, something more. And again, I think some of you struggle with believing that you deserve better, that there could even be better. So work on that if that resonates with you. But also, like, this is a rebalancing of your life. And in order to rebalance, in order to bring new things in, you have to make space, right? So you have to let go of the things that are not good enough for you anymore, basically, so that the better things can come in. And it's all kind of revolving around this rebalancing. And your self-worth will matter here, because do you realize that you deserve more? Do you even realize that? Because if you don't, you're going to be like, but I've got everything I wanted. I got everything I think I deserve, but really you deserve even more. And so there might be some self-worth shadow work going on here for some of you. That's probably not all of you, especially if you're here, because we work on that a lot here. And I tend to attract a lot of very empowered, authentic humans to my channels. So that might not be you, but if it is, it's there. Speaking of, speaking of community, I have the Founder. Foundations, community. I think this goes both ways. It definitely gives the vibes of like building a community or rebuilding your community, because like these little mice here are holding tools and swords. Tools, so there's a sword to cut the people out of your life that don't belong, or things out of your life that don't belong anymore, and tools to rebuild it. So there's definitely like a whole life restructuring type of energy going on here for you. So if you are finding this, I would not be surprised if you are stressing out a little bit, because life has taken a sudden change, hard left turn, and you're like, what the freak is going on? And there we go. Okay, before I share this next card, let me just finish my thought with the Founder. It is definitely you're building a new beginning. I just pulled that card on top of that First Breath Beginner's Mind card, right? You're getting a new beginning. You're getting a chance to rebuild. And I'm sure that for some of you, this is probably following a tower moment. You're at the very beginnings now of laying the foundations for your future life. And they're like, build it the way you want it. Don't make the same mistakes you made before. Take all of the wisdom and experiences that you've had and turn it into what you really want in life, because you have this chance. You have this blank slate. Get rid of the things that don't belong, the people that don't belong, and prepare to build the life that you truly want. And it becomes like this giant castle, and the sun is shining, and it looks so magical. Love this. Okay, but it probably doesn't feel super magical in this particular moment in time, I feel like. And then I have the cartographer, a crossroads exploration, right? It is a crossroads. Look at the map. Okay, we are doing new things. Don't be afraid to explore different roads, because I feel like now you kind of have to. Maybe you've been feeling like this was going to be coming, or you've been avoiding it for a long time, but now life's giving you no choice. They took away your dream job, or what you thought was your dream job. You ended a relationship that you thought would never end. You lost a friend. I don't know. You had to move. I don't know. But I do feel like there is some sort of letting go of something that was really important to you at one point, and now it can't come with you into this new future. And there is definitely some grief behind that, and that's okay. But this is like a chance to map out a new future. You're kind of at that crossroads point, that pivot point. Like I said, like you're standing on this cliff right before this new beginning starts. And I am hearing in my head like that they want you to envision it. They want you to envision the life that you truly desire. If you could live your life any way that you wanted, don't think about any limitations. Don't think anything is impossible. Don't worry about how you would get there. Just if you could live your life in any way that would feel like your best life, envision it, hold that vision, and maybe start mapping out the first few steps, because that's the life you're starting to build, even if it seems kind of insane right now. I know, okay, I know. I'm with you on the wait, what? We're doing what? How? It doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter how, we're gonna be doing it, okay? That's why they're giving us this kind of background information, reassurance, confirmation that like everything's gonna be okay. Like, you're good, it's good, it's gonna be good. I know it's hard right now. I can feel the pain in a lot of you. The longer that I go into this reading, I can feel it. I can feeling like, yeah, Four of Pentacles. I'm going to clear these away for a minute because I only have so much space up there for now. So I have the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles definitely talks about holding on to things because you're afraid that if you let go, you won't have anything else. And that is for sure a theme right now. Although I don't think you have a choice to let go. I think whatever it is has been kind of removed by the universe. And I think some of you are sitting around wondering why, or feeling sorry for yourself, or like, you know, thinking there's something wrong with you. But don't worry about any of that. It was on purpose. It was to move you towards the better version of your life. It doesn't feel like it right now, and you're trying to hold on to something, and they're like, let it go. Let it go, because they have so many more pentacles for you, but you can't take them if you don't open your hands, and you gotta open, let go of what you're holding on to. Oh, interesting. What are you holding on to? False beliefs. I have the Hierophant. Okay. Now, I'm seeing this a lot, both individually and collectively right now, that we are being shown how a lot of the things that we were taught to believe in most of our lives in various different ways from various different people are false beliefs. And we still hold on to those false beliefs. Now, we have false beliefs in every aspect of our lives, okay? We were taught things from our parents that aren't true. We were taught things from authorities, from school, from, everything that aren't true. And this is really asking you, if you feel like you cannot build the best life that you want, why not? What beliefs do you still hold, that are you still holding on to, that are preventing you from doing so? Because they are really just false beliefs. They are limiting beliefs that you got from somewhere. And just because somebody told you that that was true doesn't make it true. And it's getting in your way and causing you to hold on to a life that isn't meant to stay, and preventing you from moving forward into the life that you truly want, that maybe someone somewhere along the way said that you couldn't have. And then the Three of Wands. expansion for sure. Okay. Expansion is here. Now, it's funny because he is kind of standing on the cliffs that I was talking about, right? I said you were standing on the cliffs. And at the time that I said that, I didn't see what was in front of you. I just felt like you were standing there, you know, about to take this leap, almost like in the Fool card. But now looking at this card, you can see what you're looking at while standing on the cliffs. You're looking at your future. You're looking at your ships coming in. Something that you've been waiting for is coming in. It's time. It's time for it to happen. Maybe some of you have been planning for this, other ones have not, but like their ships are coming in and you're just waiting for them to get here. Now this is like it's not here yet, but it's on its way, or it's time to go get it. It's time to go. Because sometimes I call this my green means go card. It means like you're good to go. It is time. It is happening. It is already happening for you. Like you don't even really have to do anything but make the space for it, and it's coming in. Just saying. And it's going to be good. We go from the 3 of Wands to the 4 of Wands. Look at that. Now, yes, I see that it has a giant wedding cake on it because this is often the wedding card. So I will have to say that if you are seeking a person, a relationship, your special partner in life, that is a possibility of what is coming in for you. And maybe if you are, or you just lost, got out of a relationship of some kind and you're like devastated, you're heartbroken because you're like, I thought that was my person. They're like, no, we're making space to bring in the person that really is meant to be your person. Like it will be for a reason because that person wasn't meant to stay in your life the whole time, but now you're ready to receive the one that is. So that's for some of you. I don't think that's for all of you. If it's for you, you'll know. Okay. But the 4 of Wands is also about celebration. It's about foundations, like the family, like the things that are that you're passionate about, but like solid. Like 4s are always foundational. They have think like 4 legs of a chair, right? They don't wobble, they don't move. You can sit on them, like you can build on them, something like that. And we celebrate those things. It's a stable place to land when this 3 of Wands comes in. Okay, and again, we're in Wands, so this is something that we're excited about, we're passionate about. It is part of our purpose, part of our future. We want this. You want this. You got to let go of the coins over here that are weighing you down. Whatever things in life you're holding on to, though, including your false beliefs that are getting in your way. Then we have the 10 of Cups. So I started this off by telling you that it feels terrible right now, probably, if you're finding this video. And you've either seen the signs that something big is about to shift for you and you're avoiding it, or you're anticipating it, or it already happened. But Spirit is here telling you that all of this is happening to bringing in a better version of your life for you, your best life. What do you want that to look like? And I think you're meant to think bigger, desire more for yourself. Because maybe you thought you were living your best life, but it was limited. It was just like as much as you thought you deserved. And you just kind of settled. Settled is the right word that I'm looking for here. I feel like you're being removed from a life that you settled for in order to make room for the life that you deserve. And it's really going to depend on your willingness to allow it to come in. Are you allowing the universe to make the space in your life for your best life to be created? Or are you going to be stuck holding on to the things that are no longer a part of what's best for you in your life? Wow. I feel that actually. All right, so there you go, my Wayfinders. If this resonates with you, leave a message in the comment section. Make sure you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, because we are rebuilding around here, and I will be back when Spirit calls me to. Until then, have a great week.